Hello, everyone. I am Anna Green and I run Direct Selling Success, where I teach network marketers to grow and scale their teams and their sales. I am here today to talk to you about recruiting, sponsoring, team building, whatever you want to call it. It depends what company you're with or how you feel about those words, but they're all the same. Whatever you call it, it's all the same thing. Some people can recruit people into their business really naturally, really easy, and some people find it very difficult. And there's various reasons for this. It could be, lack of confidence or lack of understanding. It can be the sense of lack, so that feeling of not wanting to let anybody else into your business, not wanting anybody else to take away your customers. It can be lack of confidence, so it could be that you don't feel like you're ready to look after somebody the same. Maybe you want to recruit, you want to build a team, but when you've learned how to do it yourself, there's so many different reasons that people don't recruit. So let me take you back to 2005 when I first started in my business. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, not the foggiest. I understood that I could grow a team because I'd watched other people in different party plan companies back in the day. That's what we used to call them, party plan companies. I'd watched many people in the industry grow a team. I'd watched people go on the holidays and the incentives and get the recognition on stages and things. So I knew that that option was out there. What I didn't realize was how it worked. And for me, once I'd learned how the system worked, this network marketing model, I understood better how I could build. So what is it that holds people back, really? What is it? A lot of it, like I've already said, is that confidence piece. It's that understanding of the industry and that workings of it. It's also a lot of fear about responsibility, about having to take care of somebody else, having to teach somebody else. So first of all, I want to kind of talk to you about why I think personally everybody should recruit. I know that lots of people don't come into this industry to build a team, and I totally get that. And I think, you come into this industry for your own reasons and why you want to do what you do. And that is absolutely fine. I am not saying that you must recruit to be successful, because I don't believe you need to. But I think that bringing somebody into this industry, for me, built my confidence massively in my own business. It helped me understand how to teach somebody else how to do something, which I'd never had to do before. I'd never had a management role or anything like that before, or a leadership role. But from a really selfish point of view, that's why I brought people in. I brought people in so that I could learn. I brought people in because I wanted to share this experience with other people. And I found it fun. I found it interesting. I found it educational to do this. So from my point of view, my selfish point of view, I was recruiting for me. As well as all the benefits that you get for recruiting. You can win awards and you can earn extra money and you can get recognition and, all these things, go up that leadership ladder. Those things are great and quite selfish. But actually, the one thing that made me recruit in a big way and consistently was something one of my, I think it was an upline regional manager way back when, said to me, or might have even been the managing director of the company. And I remember them saying, "You've got this amazing thing. You've got this fantastic thing. Think about what this business has done for you. Think about this from somebody else's point of view. What can it do for them? What amazing things, amazing opportunities can this give to somebody else? Why would you not share that with somebody else? Why would you not give somebody else the chance and the opportunity to have what you've got? Because in a way," she said, "it's quite selfish to keep something like this to yourself. In a way, you could be changing people's lives with what you've got." And I could hear the passion in her voice, and I could see it when I was watching her say this, that she was so super passionate about this that I thought, actually, do you know what? Something's just clicked. We have this amazing opportunity to change people's lives. When I think about what this industry, the network marketing, direct selling industry, has done for me, why would I not want somebody else to have that? So for me, I had no confidence when I first started. It gave me a new life. It gave me not just being a mum, it gave me my identity. It built my confidence massively. It changed mine and my family's future. It gave me opportunities to travel the world, which I would never have had. It gave me this business, which I would never, ever have had. I would have still been working in a bar, working in a shop. I might have managed to get to, general manager of a shop by now, at 45. You never know. Or I might have just given up work and been a stay-at-home mum. And, I was depressed. That wasn't me. Somebody gave me this opportunity. Why would I not give it to somebody else? And when that clicked, I have never recruited so many people in my life. I changed totally how I approached recruiting, who I spoke to, and the reason why I was doing it. That passion came across so much. So I really think that everybody should sponsor, because everybody deserves this opportunity. I don't think it's right for everybody, but I do think that people need to know it's out there. So for me, that's why I think everybody should sponsor. So recruit, on board, bring people into the team. The words, choose your own word. So how do you do it? Well, if something's holding you back from sponsoring, recruiting, think about what that might be. Is it that you're afraid and worried that you don't have the experience? When anybody starts in this business, they don't have the experience. That's okay. You don't need experience to bring somebody along with you to do what you're doing. Your company and your upline, either or, both, they're there to support people coming in. So you come in and you're looked after by somebody else. If you're not looked after by somebody else, you're tapped into a pile of training, which is going to teach you how to do the things. If you get really stuck, you can come and talk to me. I have a mountain of training on growing a customer base, on selling things, on your social media, on doing parties, the lot. It's all there for you if you choose to get it, if you don't have that upline support. So there's always something there for you. All you need is the enthusiasm and the passion for what you're doing to be able to bring somebody else in to do the same with. And you work alongside them. You learn together. When you recruit somebody, you are not responsible for them. You are not in charge of them. You are there to bring them in to do what they want to do with their business. You're just there to tap them into where they need to go to help. And if you so choose, to guide them along. Ideally you want to guide them along because you want to get the best out of them as possible. But, to guide them along on their journey to do what they want to do, their responsibility to build their own business. So it doesn't matter how much experience you've got. Bring someone in, bring someone in to buddy up with, bring someone in to help motivate you to do what you need to do. All right. So, think about it in a bit of a different way. If you are brand new to this, you don't need the experience. You just need the enthusiasm and the passion for what you're going to do and then do. One thing I hear quite a lot is I'm worried about losing my customer base. If you recruit somebody who is one of your customers, they're not going to be a customer anymore for you. They're going to be a recruit for you. They're going to be on your team. So you're going to earn off them eventually when you become of a situation where you earn off your downline. Within your company, you will have a structure that tells you when you're going to earn off your downline. If you don't recruit somebody who is potentially interested in joining and they're a customer of yours, they'll go somewhere else and join. I am a prime example of this. Back in the day, I used to go to a lot of Virgin V parties. Who's old enough to remember Virgin V parties? And the lady who ran those, She was a regional manager, and she used to talk about how amazing her job was. She'd go on all the holidays, and I would listen and I would take it all in. And we'd go to these parties once a month. But I never once thought I could join her team. She never offered it to me. She never approached anybody about it. I remember one of my friends joining up with her. But I thought I couldn't do what she was doing because she was doing it and my friend was doing it. So I went and joined somewhere else. My journey through network marketing would have been totally different had she chosen me to talk to about it, but she didn't. I went to a different company, different upline, built a massive, huge business from that. She didn't offer me that thing, so I didn't go with her. But she lost me as a recruit. She didn't lose me as a customer, but she might have done had I chosen to go with Virgin V down the line. So, think about it. If you don't offer it, they might go somewhere else. They might think that you don't want them. They might think that they can't join with you. They don't understand automatically the ins and outs of how direct sales and network marketing works. So think about it. It's quite important that you don't lose these customers to other people, isn't it? Would you prefer to have a recruit and one less customer? I know I certainly would. Definitely. You can always find new customers. If you're learning to grow your customer base and you're forever being passionate and excited about what you've got to sell product-wise, service-wise, what it is that your customers buy into, you recruiting somebody just means you just need to go and find a new customer. And it's easier to find a new customer than a new recruit. So just keep finding new customers, keep building that audience, keep being visible. The trick with recruiting consistently is meeting new people consistently. So if you have it in your daily tasks to keep visible every day, to find new people to talk to every day, to put yourself out in new places every day, to build relationships with your customers every day, to make sales every day, to recruit or do a recruiting activity every day, you will be consistently bringing in enough people to sell to and to recruit that will not impact in a major way. I've had times when I've had influxes of recruits come in and my sales have dropped because I've recruited many customers or hosts of parties. I've then gone on a bit of a, right, I need to go and do major amounts of follow-up now, or I need to go and network in a new area, or maybe do a pop-up shop in a local town and fix that imbalance. But it's doable. This is how this industry works. You meet people, you sell to them, you offer them the opportunity, and then you teach them to do the same. And that builds your downline. One thing that's really important about recruiting and thinking about recruiting is that your income as one person, as a direct seller who just sells products or just goes out and does the parties or the one-to-ones or whatever it is, your time is limited. Your income will be limited. There's only so many people you can speak to on a daily and weekly basis. There's only so many people that you can sell to. There's only so far you can go on your own, even if that is, £20,000 of sales a month. It's possible, but it's a lot of work. The idea of building your team is that you sell what you want to sell, but then you teach others to do the same so that they can build their own incomes, but you look after them and earn a commission from. And that way you can get to new areas that you would never get to. You can spread out further than you ever could, because these people who you bring into your team, they know people that you'd never know. They connect with different people because they've got a different personality, and the like, know, and trust will be bigger with their friends and their connections than your relationship with them will ever be. And this is how this works. This is how all businesses work. You network, you meet people, you grow those relationships, and it builds. So I think if you want to build a very big business in network marketing and you don't want to spend all your time selling and selling and selling and cap your income, that's the way forward. So how do you bring these people in? How do you start to attract these people? Well, you need to make it something that interests them. So why would somebody want to join? What's in it for them? Is it the recognition? Is it the not just a mum anymore and getting their identity back? Is it to build confidence or a community or a social life? Or is it the money? Or is it that sense of achievement? What is it that will draw in the right people to you? What is it what is the reason that you joined? Share that. Talk about the different things that you can get out of this. It's not always about the money, and it's not always about the facts. It's about the feelings and the stories and the what's in it for them, right? And who is that perfect person to come into your business? I know that when I first started bringing people into the industry, I would get some people who really weren't the right sort of people. And I know now that that is normal. Not everybody is going to be amazing at this. Some people will see the potential of it and think, yeah, that's great, but they haven't got the confidence, or they haven't got the stickability, or they think it's going to be something that it's not. And that's okay. It's not a detriment on your recruiting skills that people are coming in that maybe aren't quite right. But between having those people and not having those people and not recruiting anybody, you miss out on some absolute gems. So I think what you want to do is you want to try and attract people who are like you, people who are enthusiastic, people who are passionate about the products, about running a business, people who love what the company stands for, the ethics, that are eager, that are keen to learn. And if you start to try and attract these people rather than I've seen quite a lot of adverts, and I used to put them out as well. You know, come and join, get this kit for this much, and you get, maybe it's £100 to join, but it's £500 worth of products. Like, oh, that's a big draw. Get commission on everything you sell. Yeah, great, but earn off your own. Get your products cheaper. Those sorts of things. If you're drawing, words today. If you are drawing in people who just want the free products, who just want the bargain kit, who just want no targets, they want discounts, they want freebies. You're not drawing in the people who want the business and who want to earn money and who want to join a community and who want to aspire to bigger things. So think about how you're wording your recruiting pitches, posts, when you're talking to people. Try and attract the people who are the perfect sponsor for you, the perfect recruit, that person who's going to come in and be part of a team and want to sell and want to build, rather than a person who might want a discount and might want a free kit and, isn't really that keen. It's all in the wording that you use. But share that love. Share that love for what you do. Share that passion for what you've got, and you will start to attract people who want that same thing as you. Share why you do what you do. Share the impact you're making. Share that different side of the business that people might not necessarily see all the time. Going for coffee with fellow teammates, turning up at the meetings, the fun side, what you're doing with that newfound confidence. Those things are what people will come in for. And you'll start to see these people being interested in what you do, liking your posts, asking you leading questions about joining and what it's all about, and how do I get into this? And it will all start to build. I do what I do because of this industry and the difference it's made to me, and I just want to spread that further. And I think a lot of people who are team leaders in this industry and regional managers and the like, they're the same. They've seen that impact that it's had on them, and they want that for other people. It's not just about them building a team and making money. Very rarely is it about that when it's done ethically and when it's done with integrity. It's so much more about that impact that people can have, and that best feeling in the world. And I know all the team leaders in here will agree with me. That best feeling in the world is when somebody in your downline, somebody that you've brought in or somebody else in your team has brought in, achieves something for the first time, and that sense of pride that you have for those people when they have just sold their first thing or just brought in their first recruit or got in the top 10 for whatever, that feeling that you have for somebody else getting that recognition and that success beats anything that you could possibly have. And it is just the best feeling. And if you can bottle that feeling, you'll have an amazing business, because that's all you want for everybody in your downline. If you've never recruited before and you've never had that feeling, that is the reason just to recruit that one person so that you can get that bottled amazing feeling for somebody else having the success over you. So yeah, definitely. So if you want any more information on recruiting, if you want any more support on recruiting, come and find me. If you're not at the stage for recruiting yet and this is not your thing, you've listened intently and you think, actually, no, I'm not quite ready for this, come and watch some of my other recordings and podcasts, because there is so much on selling, on growing your business, on all the other aspects of direct sales. Tap into some of that, learn some more, and yeah, keep your eye out for that perfect recruit.